Greetings, Ninja. Greetings, Legend Wolves.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Ought to be a good one here between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ben Castilla will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. 3.
Out of the plate, Mark Lloyd. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Lloyd.
Here comes the first pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Esparza ranging back, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Number 33 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big.
4-4. Take the base. 3. He's out. 3. Out. 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 He's out. You're out.
So stepping in, Adrian Chavez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Chavez.
A windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. Lloyd. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Barons are out in front here, 1-0. Into the box, Ozzie
Leading off
Marte.
for the
0 for
Barons,
1 here in the early
the
going.
center fielder, Ozzie
Here's the first
Marte.
pitch to him. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Now here it comes. Ball one. And it's 1-2.
One ball.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Mark Lloyd. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So digging in now, Nicky Delmonico, a
fielder,
base hit in his
30,
first trip.
Nicky Delmonico.
The 0-1 pitch. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play. At the plate, Preston Tucker. He drew a walk
Now
his first
batting,
time up.
the designated hitter, Preston Tucker.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second.
Come on, get here, get here, get here, get here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. No. So coming to the plate, Clarence
Leading
Hagan.
off for
He's 0 for 1 thus
The
far.
catcher, number 19.
Swinging a soft liner. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Play ball. Out.
Digging in once again, Mark Lloyd. And their runners at the corners now.
Mark Lloyd.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-1 fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there.
Now at the plate, Mark Lloyd. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. In now, Andy Holly. He singled his last time up.
The first baseman.
The 1-1.
Holly.
Hit out towards second. Lloyd scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So striding forward now Mark Lloyd.
Baseman.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Esparza is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Jacksonville come out on top for their 30th victory. The game's future start. Sean Robles is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second with one away. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Batting fourth.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicky Delmonico.
Delmonico.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Lloyd stands at second with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to third.
Hang on, right here.
Just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Let's play ball. He's out. 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 3.
Striding in once again, Mark Lloyd. And their runners at the corners now.
Mark Lloyd.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nicky Delmonico. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Delmonico.
The 3-2 pitch.
Right here, on the
that
back.
pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Now batting, Matt Skoll. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Goal.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Come on, you're through.
Now here's one hit in
going.
the air to the right side. Chavez is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side.
That's ball 4. 3. He's out. Out. 3. Out. Out. He's out. 3. 3. You're out. Out.
Digging in, Mark Lloyd. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Mark Lloyd.
First delivery to him on the way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side hit hard. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Nicky Delmonico.
Hard hit toward the hole.
Beat it out, beat it
and
out.
That's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, great job right there.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Matt Skoll. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Preston Tucker. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point.
Tucker.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in safely. From the belt, the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Lloyd. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third.
You're here.
The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Delmonico.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit toward the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Matt Skoll. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Matt Skoll.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Preston Tucker digs in now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Preston Tucker.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Birmingham jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Robles gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Tom Kim was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons. 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of my Carson Fulmer, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Lloyd is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Stepping into the box, Mark Lloyd. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Clarence Hagan. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
On
the ground towards second. Lloyd is right there. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Coming to the plate now, Mark Lloyd. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Lloyd.
From the belt, the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Palmeiro at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits. Now in the box, Vince Denson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple of men left.
Now batting. The
Stepping up now, Mark Lloyd. He flew out in his last at bat. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark. You expect to catch a couple barrels.
Now batting, first baseman.
So striding in, Matt Skoll, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up.
Now at the plate, Mark Lloyd. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up.
Come on,
Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game.
Into the box now, Clarence Hagan earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Second. Lloyd gloves it, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. Throw, got him, and they get out of it as the inning is over. So no runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2.
Your
Brett
attention,
Graves
please.
comes on to start
Now
the home
pitching for
10th, and he's just
Jacksonville.
hoping to get this one
Number
into the
53,
11th inning.
Brett Graves.
Now at the plate, Nathaniel Lynch. He got on
Leading
top
up
of one
for
and
the
was a
Barons,
ground out victim last
the center
time.
fielder, Nathaniel Lynch.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Graves, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the second round back in 2017.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice. That's your outfielder.
And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and
The
he'd be
batter,
lying
number
right
9.
now if he said he
Shortstop.
wasn't thinking about it.
Whoa.
The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching
Alvaro.
staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Striding in, Mark Lloyd.
Now
The
batting.
winning run at
The second
second.
baseman.
However, the double play
Mark
in order here.
Lloyd.
Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Brinson. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. So a three-run blast to left center. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
(5-2) the final score tonight. The Birmingham Barons to victorious for the 40th time this season. Curtis Nobles wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons. 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the
Ladies
air
and
on the
gentlemen,
show. Should be a fun
your
Father's Day
Birmingham
matchup between the Jacksonville
Barons.
Jumbo Shrimp and the Birmingham Barons. Carlos Arroyo, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of...
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Lloyd. And it's been a big series for him with the bat. He's collected 8 hits already. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. The 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Quintana offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third.
Beat it out.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Digging in now.
And welcome to the Stream Team.
He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Lloyd.
He's set and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Pulled toward right center field. Karlik on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicky Delmonico. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Quintana with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Settling in now, Matt Skoll reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-2 on the ground to the left side. Chavez comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. Leading off the inning, Adrian Chavez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look far down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score.
Your attention.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Lloyd. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Mark Lloyd.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Karlik giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Delmonico.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Matt Skoll. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lined into right, a base hit. Throw into third.
You're here.
Throw won't get him.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Preston Tucker digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad if he can get it deep enough.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out. That's ball 4. Out. He's out. Out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bobby Hemphill.
Bobby
Rivera stands at first with 1 out. Hit out towards second. He's got it to second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mark Lloyd. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Galloway has a beat on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. Out. 3. He's out. 3. Got 3. Out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Barons led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Carlos Arroyo earns his 8th victory of the season. Brandon Quintana was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First
Just a short drive west of
Ladies and
downtown.
gentlemen,
We're at Miller Park in
Southern
Milwaukee.
League
Here it's the little
All-Star.
guys on the big stage between the Southern League's North Division and the Southern League's South Division. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tommy Myers, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Play ball. 3. You're out. He's out. 4. Take the base. 3.
Next will be the designated hitter,
Leading off.
Mark Lloyd.
The
He'll
designated
lead it
hitter,
off here to begin the
Mark
second.
Lloyd.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. You're out. 3. That hit him. First base. He's out. 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 3. 3.
Ready now, Mark Lloyd. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Gutierrez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Coming to the plate now, Felipe Castilla. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Felipe Castilla.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they move on top 4-0.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Lloyd. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Stepping in, Felipe Castilla. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Manny D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away. At the plate, Fred McGowan. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1 on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Standing in, John Frederick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Frederick.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it.
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. That's ball 4. 3. He's out.
So standing in, Mark Lloyd. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch on its way. This one's flared out toward left. Alonso coming on. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play.
Your attention, please. Pitching for the Southern League North, number 37, Brian Campillo.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The North Division took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Carlos Arroyo gets the W on the mound. Tommy Myers only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious North Division. 9 runs.
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. A AAA manager welcomes a new arrival from AA. This prospect showed promise at the AA level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Syracuse Mets and the Charlotte Knights. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Clayton Richard will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down.
Out. Ball 4, take the base. He's out. You're out. 3. Out. He's out.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Lloyd. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mark Lloyd.
First offering on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that one is gone. So as he circles the bases, he celebrates his first AAA home run. A nice moment in his young career.
You got that right, Matt. For a hitter, there's nothing better than driving the ball over the wall. And obviously, organizations love to have guys coming through the minors that can do it consistently. If he can keep rounding the bases here at AAA, he's going to find himself in the show before too long.
I'm good. How are you?
Play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. 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 That's ball 4.
At the plate, Mark Lloyd. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
Come on,
try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in, Leury Garcia.
The
He
left
flew
fielder,
out in
number
his last
29.
at-bat.
Leury Garcia.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now
Striding into the box,
baseman,
Geraldo Valdez.
Geraldo
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Standing in, Mark Lloyd. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Play ball.
Ready once again, Mark Lloyd. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Pena will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Let's play ball. 3.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Charlotte Knights came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Leroy Blank claims the win out of the pen, his first. Hector Santiago takes the loss, only his first of the year. J.J. Willard closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
That is the end of this stream.